huge for us. Obviously we realized it was a sloppy game for a while, but the way guys just hung tough and stayed together, more importantly. And obviously we dealt with some injuries and some other guys stepping up, making plays, and that was huge. You got Perk, you got G Ward, you got JJ, Big V's out there. You got guys all over the field. Boston Scott, guys stepping up, making plays, and I think that's huge for each of those individuals' confidence and ours as an offense, as a team, and each of those guys that they're going to keep making plays, and that's big for us.
I know you roll with whoever's out there. Did you realize you're basically down to one receiver at the end of the game?
Yeah. That was just the way it happened, and obviously the injury part of it is unfortunate, and I'm not sure what's going on with some of those guys. I'm going to talk to them here tonight, but that's the unfortunate part. But again, like I said earlier, guys stepped up, made plays, and that was huge for us.
How much did you have guys that playing out of where they typically would play, and how much did that require out of you in terms of figuring out where you were going with the guys?
So it happened quite a bit. You go into the game with 3 receivers, and now you got Greg Ward's usually in the slot. He's out there playing X receiver, and you got guys moving around. And for me, I got no choice but to trust these guys. And some of these routes I'd never even rep before in those situations, but they stepped up and made plays. They did a great job, and like I said, that's huge for our confidence going forward.
When you guys were down 17.
Maybe the Atlanta game comes to mind. When you would get injuries during the game, you had time adjusted. Today you had injuries, and you had guys that were even less experienced you're plugging in. What's been the difference?
That's a good question. Good question. I think tonight I can't really fully answer that. What's the difference? But guys stepped up. That was the biggest thing. Guys stepped up, and we realized our backs were against the wall. And the first half was obviously very ugly, and we just stayed together, and guys made plays, and it was huge for us.
When you guys were down 17-3, did you say anything to your offensive unit as you came back in the second half?
Just keep believing, and it's time to make a decision how this is going to define us. Tonight, obviously we knew it was not our first half. That was a rough one. That was an ugly one. But we just said, hey, keep believing, keep staying together. Defense is going to take care of their piece, which they did, and we were able to do enough offensively to get this win.
What about the game-winning play? Tell me what you saw. It looked like nobody followed Ertz off the line.
Yeah, I still got to watch the tape. I'm not really sure what happened. I'd probably cover Ertz in the red zone. I think they had some miscommunications there when we brought him in motion. So, that was a sweet way to win.
Carson, your accuracy in the first half, I'm sure you'd agree, was not perfect. There were low throws, things off the mark. But those last 2 touchdown drives, I think you only missed 2 passes. Did you see something mechanically or fix something mechanically to get that going?
No, I think it just being confident as the game went on. Just playing confident, and at the same time, guys are getting open. Guys are getting open, making plays, and coach was dialing up and giving us the best chance to succeed. And coach called a great second half, and like I said, we did enough to get
the game-winning touchdown pass to Zach, but that was a fastball that you threw in. I mean, game-tying one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about as hard as I've seen you throw. Crossing out.
Appreciate it. Again, some of those plays late in the game, like I said, we knew that our backs were against the wall. I think they brought cover 0 on a couple of those. Zach did a great job getting open and sealing the deal.
Hey, Carson, you stood up here after some empty fourth quarter drives this season. What's the level of personal gratification after a win?
Like I said, this is huge for this whole team. To come in and after halftime to be where we were, and obviously knowing that our backs are against the wall, this is kind of seasons on the line type thing. And for guys to just stay tough, stay together, and late in the game, I was a little bummed we didn't win it in regulation. Came up a yard short on that 3rd and long or whatever, but. To come out in overtime and get the win and drive down and score right away, that's huge for me personally and for this entire team.
To follow up on that though, you had led the team to come back victories, game-winning field goal. This was as dramatic as this was. It had to have been a little more than just.
Yeah, like I said, it's big. It's big for me and for all these guys. And the emotional roller coaster of the day. Obviously, realizing how poor we were in the first half, and just how it kind of just springboarded us in the second half. We just made plays and kept making plays, and winning late in overtime like that's been a while. I don't think I've had an overtime win. It was a lot of fun.
What was halftime like?
Like I said earlier, guys just kept saying, hey, just keep believing. hang tough, keep believing, and we knew we had a ton of confidence in the defense. They had a couple big plays, but we knew the defense was going to get those things fixed, and which they did, and we knew on offense we just had to put a couple drives together, stay together. As you guys know, we have long sustained drives, and that's how we win games on offense, and we were able to do that a couple times. It was huge for us.
Carson, when you evaluate how you play, do you place greater weight on good plays you make in bigger moments? I mean, does that matter to you in the way you evaluate yourself and maybe other quarterbacks?
I mean, I evaluate every play, to be honest, and I expect it to be dialed in every play. And there's obviously plays I want back today. That's going to happen every game. So I realize, for everybody else, they're going to put a lot of weight on situational ball, and I tend to do that as well. But at the same time, I'm going to evaluate every play, and there's a lot of things that I can clean up and be better at as well.
Was there a conversation that you had or something that you reminded yourself as you got later in the game that kind of allowed the flip the switch a little bit?
Not really. Not really. I just, I just kept trusting the plays, trusting the guys, and just trying to play fast. Trying to play fast and just, make checks at the line and do things and just get in and out of the huddle and play fast. And again, guys kept making plays, and I can't say enough good things about the guys that stepped up and made those plays.
Zach said he was lined up at receiver basically at the end of the game there. I mean, is this stuff you're not even practicing as far as him there in that spot?
I mean, we've repped it here and there, but like I said earlier, a lot of guys were in positions that we definitely didn't practice this week. But that's the way it goes sometimes when guys go down, and guys, the wherewithal of each guy to know each position. We're switching X and Z in the huddle, and the guys are getting lined up making plays, and so not only making the physical plays but mentally being locked in. That was huge for me.
You guys had the drive early in the fourth quarter. You came up short, missed field goal and everything like that. I mean, what was it feeling like? You were still down a touchdown. Did you feel like there was still more time that you were moving the ball at least, and if you had another chance?
Yeah, we still felt really confident on offense. We came up short on that one, and I think that was the one that just missed Greg in the end zone there. We thought we had one there. They made a great play, so we knew we were still moving the ball, and we felt very confident on offense. Just came up short on that drive, but we were able to get another one and went down and scored.
Carson, you mentioned a lot of guys contributing, but it just seemed like Boston Scott really was kind of the spark plug. He really got the crowd energized with some of those big runs and catches that he had. Did you kind of sense that lift that he was providing?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Boston, we've seen, he started the year, I think, on the practice squad, and we've seen what he's done in camp and in preseason, but obviously his opportunities have been limited throughout the season, and tonight to step up the way he did, running between the tackles, outside the tackles, making plays in the screen game and in the passing game. He did a great job, and like you said, he's kind of a little spark plug for us there. And just like each guy that I've mentioned tonight, those opportunities for them to step up in key situations like this, it's huge for their confidence going forward.
You guys lost Lane, you lost Alshon, obviously, you won with those guys, but it looks like these may be long-term injuries possibly. You're going to have to win with these guys these next 3 weeks. Why do you feel like this group is good?
Yeah, I guess I don't know their injury statuses yet. Like I said, I'm going to talk to those guys, but if that's the case, like I said, the confidence that each of these guys gained from tonight, kind of with our backs against the wall, was huge for us, for me to trust in them and keep believing in them, and this whole team to kind of rally behind those guys and going forward. This one was big for us, and hopefully we can feed off it.
Carson, let's take some more questions. You mentioned Perk, Boston, and Greg Ward. All three of them were on the practice squad for a chunk of the season. When you see guys, how do the veterans kind of, what's the process as far as accepting guys on the practice squad and working with them and making sure they stay up mentally?
It's funny because each week to week it's so fast. You don't have a lot of time to sit and make sure everyone's ready. It's just, hey, you're in. It's next man up. It's time to go. And it shows that those guys have been working all year. Even though they're on practice squad, they're going scout team reps. That they've been working, getting better at their craft all year long, and they're still locked in to the game plan each week. So that tonight, when they're asked to play X or Z or F or Y, whatever it is, they're ready to go and make plays.
Carson, one of the things Miles was saying was that you kind of showed leadership there in the second half. Like, did you do anything differently? Was it kind of?
I don't think so. Just trying to make everyone keep believing. Because we knew the first half we struggled, but we just keep believing. And I said our backs kind of against the wall. It's time to go, and guys stayed together and did a great job.
Thanks, Carson.
Thank you guys.